beginning with reactions that continue to trail the death of former governor of Anambra State in the Third Republic. That's Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezeife, who died on Thursday at the age of 85. President Bola Tinubu has sympathized with the people as well as the government of Anambra State over the passing of the former governor of the state, Chukwuemeka Ezeife. In a press statement released by the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Arji Ngelale, the president extolled the towering influence of the former governor of Anambra State. That's, of course, Dr. Ezeife, who died at the age of 85 on Thursday. He also lauded his leadership credentials, the influence of the former federal permanent secretary in Nigeria's political landscape, describing the passing as a painful loss. And he also urged his loved ones to take solace in his indelible legacy. Also in the news at this time, the former governor of Abia State and chairman Senate Committee on Privatization, Orji Kalu, has described the passing of former governor of Anambra State, Chukwuemeka Ezeife, as a huge loss to Indigbo and Nigeria in general. In his condolence message to the Anambra State governor and the people of the state, Senator Kalu extols the leadership qualities of the deceased, adding that the late politician was a notable figure in national politics, and he called on the Ezeife dynasty to sustain the good deeds of the late seasoned administrator. Right, indeed. May his soul rest in peace. This is indeed a big loss, not just to the Igbo people, but indeed when you look at his contributions all over. You know, he once was a presidential candidate. He also served as an advisor, a special advisor under the Obasanjo administration. And you know, what also fascinates me about him when reading through his biography was the issue or the fact that he didn't attend secondary school. He was, well, I say, self-tutored.
Yeah, correspondences.
He used opportunities of, you know, correspondences, and, you know, he passed, you know, with distinctions, and then went on to further his education. And of course, you know, he got a doctorate, even a scholarship in Harvard. You know, yeah. He lectured, you know, in several places, served as permanent secretary also in the federal ministry, and then, you know, had his own foray in politics, and of course made influence. He continues to be a leading voice, talking about national affairs, you know, bringing in great contributions.
An elder statesman.
Absolutely. Very fitting. Very fitting status.
And he was always seen at every trial that you have in the Kalu there. He was always seen visible there in courts. And one thing that is so interesting about this man is that he gave his own service to the people of Anambra State. Looking at when he served as governor from January 1992 to about November 1993. So what we have to say here is that may his soul rest in peace.
Absolutely. May his soul rest in peace. Of course, there will be more information regarding his burial arrangements. The people of Anambra State, through the governor, Dr. Soludo, have, you know, spoken, of course, also sending in their condolence messages. Well, also in the news, this week was also replete, so to speak, with happenings in River State. And of course, that will also be part of our conversations during the course of the show today. But it just seemed like we would not get the end of it, and it doesn't appear that the drama in River State is ending anytime soon. We have about 7 commissioners now.
About 8 of them.
Right. You know, at the last count, it was about 7. Apparently, maybe I slept over the 8th, over the 8th one. And yes, I remember a report saying that at least for the ones that we have seen their letters of resignation, this and this are the people who have resigned from the Fubara administration. speculation for reasons best known to them, personal reasons, talking about principles, you know, and all of that. And then there was the speculation that more will still come in, but because we have not yet seen the evidence that they have resigned, we cannot, you know, speculate at this time.
For me, you know, the drama started on Monday, and I decided to call it a rivers of trouble. And when you look at the way all those things were coming out, from the demolition of the State House of Assembly to the quick presentation of budgets and the passage of
the same document
process.
That might be another chunk of the debate. Definitely. We've run out of time now. Let's just, now that we've had a little thing to say about it, when we bring our analysts, we can, of course, we look at all the mysteries and try to, you know, get some sense as to what is happening, and most importantly, the way forward for the peace and development of the state.